ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 2020 CSI Expo, brought to you in part by OBQ's Bad Boys TV. I'm Summerfield Habener. This is Mike Deichman. Go for it.
D.
Mike D. This is Tyler Lovendahl. He's about to break. Noah Stanley sitting on the sidelines, just coming off a big match. These guys are playing to not end up in 33rd through 48th. They have fought a giant bracket, like 350 people. And they're hanging on. This is a B-side match. Both these players playing really good to get here. Mike D, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
This Noah kid has been playing really good. We streamed him earlier. He plays out of Virginia, and he plays out of a Moose Lodge. He's been playing there for a lot of years. He's 22 now, and plays mainly on valleys. And if you watch him play, you would never believe that he plays mainly on valleys. He looks comfortable.
Yeah, and you know, you and I were talking about it before we got started, and I definitely think that it's challenging to go to a diamond. It's also relieving, and I think that's something that people don't mention is that the balls, they're just a more quality piece of equipment. A lot of people talk about the rails. It comes off sharper. It comes off predictable, too.
Yep.
You're not wondering where it's going.
Yep.
It may be a little different than what you're used to, but...
Oh, I couldn't agree more. I've had the pleasure of watching my father get back into pool, in the last, 7 years, let's say.
Uh-huh.
And he was not familiar with the diamonds at first, and it was a bit of a shock. Now I watch him bank balls in like it's nothing because he's that bank goes every time.
Right.
It's gone every time for these last 7 years, and that has really done the trick. They are very predictable, and it is a relief. And even coming from a gold crown, I can tell you each pocket is often cut differently than the other pockets. All
totally.
6 of them can be different. The diamond is uniform every single pocket, and it is a relief.
How do you think these tables are going to age? I mean, I know that's true now, but how many gold crowns used to play like this when they were new tables? Because the fact is, if you're playing on a diamond, it's probably less than 5 years old.
I don't want to diss Brunswick, but my understanding is that even out of the factory, the pockets can come out different.
Yeah.
Even out of the factory.
That pocket cut's a big deal, too.
Yeah, it is a big deal. And I do believe that diamond rails are diamond rails. I think they're always going to play like this. You don't hear of people needing to replace the rubber on diamonds very often. Now, like you say, not a lot of old diamonds, but no, I think they're going to hold up. This diamond wood is the real stuff. I mean, it's amazing.
Well, the diamond wood is, but now it's not diamond wood. Diamond wood's done. New wood. I agree with you, and I'm glad I have
a diamond wood. Is it no longer the look at this kid's out?
He's out, and you can. He's just totally in stroke.
Yeah,
that out was nothing for him.
Right.
He held a couple shots
there.
So
what is the wood they're making the diamonds out of? It's no longer like an injected plasticky thing that you can bounce the ball off of?
It is still a baked wood. It's just not the diamond wood. The diamond wood was, and I don't understand why they can't do it anymore. It's something the factory burned down, and after that they stopped doing the thing that made the wood.
Doesn't that sound like an answer you would give a little kid so he stopped asking questions?
Mike, I don't think
the factory burned
way.
down.
And can't do it anymore.
What? The factory burned down. Now stop it.
They don't have any more magic.
They ran out of magic beans. Yeah, sorry.
I'm not saying I'm not willing to walk around and bounce a cue ball off every single one of these tables and see what happens. Speaking of that, something
Jordan,
I've been going back over in my mind.
Yes.
I made a proposition bet with you, and I was denied. And I gotta admit, I take it a little personal.
What was
I
the
challenged you
bet?
to play a race to 310, a single game on each one of these tables here, and I was denied. I feel like that's a quick way to make $100 for you. I think I think you could have taken me for sure.
You wanted to play.
I'm going to make you work.
$1 for $1 per game.
We could play $1 a
we
game.
Play.
Yeah.
Well, what? How can I make $300 if it was $1?
Oh, whoa! I said $100. Now you're going to 3. I was saying we can do a best of. We can do whatever.
Let's start out with this is never happening because I'm not playing 300 games of pool, man.
I know.
I got stuff to do. Summer. We've discussed this.
More important than that. What do we have to do?
I don't know.
Sleep.
I would like to play some one pocket. I was jealous that Paul got to play one pocket. I would like to play one pocket.
You want to hurt my feelings too?
I know, but I'd like to show you some things playing one pocket and talk about some things.
I would love that. 8-ball break. What happens here? Ball spots.
You spot the ball. Now, you could re-break. I think you can still re-break, although that is... Now, here's magic. I'm going to tell you some magic that I do believe in.
Factory burned down.
You're often going to scratch though on your second break.
Yeah,
or not
totally.
make anything, or send the cue ball off
I
the
think
table.
you're completely right.
And I don't generally believe in magic, but I'll tell you what: if right now he decided I don't like this, I'm going to break him again because I'm a champion.
Is there a player out there who's going to say, "I'm not going to take this rack"?
No,
not a good one.
No,
Yeah,
no player.
And you're gonna. I think you're going to go stripes.
I can't see where he's standing. I need to make sure. Yeah, he's definitely going to go stripes because of that 5-ball can't
just because of the
5.
5.
Yeah, the 13 goes.
I mean,
the 9 technically goes. The 15 will go into the 14.
13's your opening shot.
Yeah, Bob's your uncle. Yeah, I like it.
Bob's your uncle. Yeah. One kind of tricky little thing there is you got to deal with the 15 before you shoot the 10 ball.
Yeah,
and that's kind of an unfortunate role. I don't think he can see the 9. I don't think he can see the 14. I don't think he can see the 15. He's got half a pocket for that 10 ball, something like that.
Yeah, because of the angle, I agree with the maybe 60% of the pocket.
Yeah,
maybe 57%, maybe 54.
Well, hey, if you're watching out there, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell, and that way you're going to get notified every time we go live. We got a bunch of great pool coming to you. Tomorrow's finals day. I'm excited. It's not just finals day. What's happening at noon tomorrow?
Mike D is playing James DeVee on the streaming table.
Mike D, James D.
That's right.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. The battle of the Ds. Are you willing to play him for the title of D?
No.
No. All right. He doesn't really go by James D. either.
He does not. No, he doesn't.
Is it DeVee or Davey?
It's DeVee, I believe. Yeah, I believe it's DeVee.
I don't think that makes sense.
You think it's Davey?
Well, it just, when you look at it, it looks like Davey.
I think it's DeVee.
I think it is too. It sounds more distinguished. And he's a distinguished guy.
He is he's really nice, super nice. I've played him so many times, and he is so nice.
I sat with him for a little while at Derby and got to talk to him, and he's great.
I played him once in a pretty big tournament, and it was going my way really clearly. And the waitress walked by, and he's like, "Bring me 2 shots." Or something, you know, bring me a shot and a beer, just something like. And for the remaining of the match, yeah, I ran out. I was playing good, not heavily, but he was just like, Mike's gonna beat me this time.
Yeah,
it was a big tournament, and he really just took it like, yeah, I'm losing this one. Shoot.
Do you find that that's how pool matches go? There really are just like sometimes it's someone else's day.
Yes, yeah. I think that there are times when it's like that. Yeah, I do. I think sometimes racks are funny. You know, if you can get a rack to go your way 5 times in a row or 4 times in a row, well, it's often a race to 5 or 6. That makes it seem like, you know, everything in the world just went your way. Well, really, it was 14 minutes worth of pool.
Totally. How unlucky is that?
That's too bad. Now, I think
that guy just spiked that shot right in the pocket and hits the 5 ball twice, and it stays where it is. I mean, that's just. And I don't know that he can get enough action on this to get to that 5 ball. You think he can? A lot of lower. You just maybe not hit that ball that hard. The softer you hit it, the more it's going to catch. Oh, he's great. Oh, little more. Baby, he's hit that ball 3 times.
You know, the thing is, with where the 14 is, he kind of needed to smack that 5 ball. And instead, he kind of slid into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needed to smack it out of there.
I like how you say smack it out of there.
Well, like a let's say a monkey.
Like you're gonna smack a monkey. Yeah, you backhand a monkey.
Let's say you're a tourist somewhere and there's monkeys. You know, like it's
like Vegas.
One of those monkeys.
A lot like Las Vegas. Have you had any issues with the monkeys this trip?
No, they know I'll slap them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're known throughout the monkey kingdom. Mike D.
Well, it's a tattoo.
I'll give you one of these. It's a big tattoo.
It's a lot of. They don't see that good.
I've never asked.
They don't have that good of vision. You need to really.
It's a warning,
right?
Yeah. That's interesting. That's actually very kind. Have you ever heard the Louis C.K. bit? I know we're not allowed to like Louis C.K. anymore, but about punching horses.
Yes. Oh, believe me, I like.
We
that
might
one.
have even talked about.
And that is very true. I'm enough familiar with the horse world. I have 3 horses to tell you that is very true. And I want you to know sometimes you do have to punch your horse.
Are you willing to admit to me right now that Mike D is a man who punches a horse?
I stay away from horses. My wife goes near horses.
Your wife punches
goddamn
horses.
well better punch them because
Full
I'll tell
fist.
you what. Well, you got to hit them. You got to do something. They're large animals who are not paying attention, will step on you, and sometimes they want to know who's, yeah, you gotta
I've never
smack
punched a
sometimes.
horse, and you know why?
Huh.
I'm afraid to punch
You're
a horse.
now,
I'm worried I'm going to hurt
now
my
you,
hand.
my friend, are a large man.
Thank you.
I would say more for you. Let's call it smack a horse.
Smack.
It's the punch a horse really comes because often you're talking about ladies who are about to die because they need to punch their horse
yeah.
because their horse is too brave and isn't
Gotcha.
listening to them and
Yeah.
following directions because horses are assholes.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So you're often telling a woman who's 146 pounds, "Oh my God, punch the horse, or 3 days from now you're going to die." And I'm going to be like, "Wow, I told you to punch your horse."
Yeah.
Because your horse is an asshole.
The moral of the story is
sometimes you got to punch your horses. Yeah.
We're working through some important stuff here.
That's right. I like working through. That's a great way to say it.
Just like
that's
Noah
how it feels.
is working through an intense rack here. He's got a lot of space to do it, though. I think he rolled a little high on that, but he's looking great. This 9-ball goes all day.
Right? Oh, make it happen, Summer. Jesus
what do we need
Christ,
to do? What are we making happen? You need here.
The score is Noah 1.
You're very right. I'm glad somebody's paying attention. It was actually a test for you people out there in the chat room. I didn't see anybody comment. You
Nothing?
know, if Mike D and I are catching scorekeeping errors, there's an issue, and I blame you guys.
Right. I'm with Summerfield.
Drawing off this ball. Very nice. Just enough separation.
15 to the 11. I think 15 to the 11 to the 10. We'll see.
Yeah, you're pretty straight right there. Yeah, you want to be on the right side of the table for that 10 ball. I might even follow forward and take the 10 next.
Yeah, that's definitely an option. It's just I like the stop shot. Oh, well.
We haven't seen him miss a ball yet.
No, we haven't.
That's the first one. It's bound to happen. And it looked like he was kind of forcing it to come across. Got great shape on the 11 ball.
Yep. Darren Walding, I think one of his best phrases is the high-speed wobbles. And you can get the high-speed wobbles in pool really easily. And, that might have been a case of it right there. I've seen that kid make that shot a lot in these just today. It's not like I've known him for years, but he's been smacking that ball in, and that was maybe a little bit of high-speed wobbles. It's been a long day for him.
Isn't it funny how you watch people play? They'll be playing a table away from you all day, and you see him, you never talk to him, but you watch him, and you're like, kid fires balls in. And then you learn, like, this guy plays at a vets club on a valley. You're like, holy.
Right. What?
Yeah.
I talked to his dad and his dad's best friend, and and they're all here together, and they're real proud of him. They've been playing with him for years at the Moose Lodge.
So cool. Yeah, what a great opportunity. I mean, it couldn't be a more evenly matched game.
Yeah.
And both these guys play really, really good.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, I was watching Tyler warm up, and he shoots the ball great. I was a little concerned about his break. It sounded like he wasn't quite as consistent. He's doing that head ball break.
Coming around. That was a great shot, though. That was a high-level shot.
Totally.
And it's hard to make it.
Just overcut it a little bit. Perfect
shape. Yep.
Yeah,
that's all right,
he's in great position. Yeah, and that's, I mean, all you can do. You got to take your shot when it's there, and it's about all he had going. This is looking good for Noah at this time, though.
Noah's glad to be back at the table.
Fortunate. Oh, overrolled that one, too. All right, so now it looks like you're taking the 10 next.
Unless he can hit the gap between the pocket and the 5 ball, and then hit the gap between the 1 and the rail and come around, which I don't think so. I think he's going to pop this 10 in and draw back. Oh, no?
I think he can hit that gap. I think the natural way to shoot that 11 is to... It's the funniest delay. Like, I can hear the ball going out there. And
it is a funny delay.
I'm going to start predicting things that are going to happen.
We were in a match earlier, and I was waiting to hear the people clap to figure out, did you make it?
I'll bet you $1,000 you make that shot.
Exactly. Now, but you have to bet now. Bet now. Never mind. Bet now. Too late.
From this position, again, you just can't hit that 5 ball.
Or you hit it with speed and clip off the 5 ball no matter what. And you're going to come up table. Yeah. Physics says if you go hard that way, it's going to bounce you this way. I know that sounds really obvious, but
Yeah. No, but you're saying hit the inside of it like you did, but
yeah,
just don't
he
get
wanted
stuck
to
down
clip
there.
it. He didn't. He wanted to. Yeah, nothing.
I would have gone the other way. I would have tried to punch and work around
Yeah,
it, and
I
it
would.
looked like it was there.
Looking at the result, I mean, yeah, I would. You may be right. I mean,
I'm
it
gonna
didn't.
wait to make home.
My didn't. It didn't go that well.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not hooked, but other than that, there's not a lot of great things to say about this shot.
And he's just firing
It's
this
a
ball.
little scratchy.
Wow.
Wow.
Look at that shot.
Wow. Well, yeah, you could just make it too.
Or I could just treat it like it's any other shot in pool.
Right.
Man.
Now, if I'm playing Noah, I'm not only unhappy that he made that. I'm a little disconcerted that he got up and three-stroked it and made it.
Yeah. He's not sweating that at
Yeah.
all.
Yeah.
Totally. We have a little questionnaire filled out. Noah has decided he's in a red shirt. He plays on a valley at the Moose Lodge, and that's about all we know about him. Except that he's here with his family. You know something about him.
I wrote all that.
You wrote this.
He just put his name.
Okay.
If I was Noah's teacher, we would need to have a talk about effort.
About effort, yeah.
About effort and what that means.
I think his effort is so focused right now, he couldn't. You're right.
You don't want to be the. Never mind.
We're going to change it. We're going to go color coordinated here. Look at this.
14. I was watching the 14. I didn't see what else happened. Dude, if I could break like this every time, I would, except I don't like the stripe by the 8-ball. But I guess I'm solids, so whatever. Yeah, 7-5-6.
And
The 3-1-2. I don't know, some version of that. The 3 is in the 2's lanes. That is one thing I would tell to people who are up and coming pool players is look for balls that are in your lane.
Mhm.
There's no problem balls, and that's great. Step 2, what balls are in your lane? The 3 ball makes it impossible for the 2 go. You need to get the 3 ball out of there. It's going to bite you in the butt later.
So you said 7-5-6?
Yeah, because I think it might be 7-6-5 depending on how you land on it. Because that 5 in the side
He's
is
going to go 3-1-2 and then come back down.
Now, see,
1-3-2.
Now, see, I'd liked one of those balls as the last key ball for the 8-ball.
I think the
he's
2 ball's a
gonna use
great
the
one.
2-ball for it, yeah.
The problem with that is you have to leave yourself steep. Because, I mean, that 11's pretty close.
Yeah, it is.
It's pretty hard to get.
I like the 1 ball for the key ball, and he just took it.
Yeah.
So he's going to have to come back on this and then leave that 2 ball alone. Hopefully have shape on the 5. Great cue.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he'll stay inside enough to be able to make the 6 after this, or if that cue ball's coming all the way over to the 15
Looks like he's probably going to play the 7 next.
Yeah.
Oh, hold up.
Oh, now if he lands on the 6, he's got to take it, but I don't think he did.
Yeah. Huh. Which means he's going to shoot it.
I like to lie to 32 people at a time. And you guys are just
41, buddy.
You guys are just the right size crowd.
Exactly.
41, I got to start telling the truth. 41, it'll spread like
42.
wildfire.
Yeah, see?
Right. Look at that. Hey, does he get it?
I don't think he got there. Oh. I was hitting a couple jump cues today over at the OB booth.
Oh, really?
It's the lift. And man, I didn't have great success, but eventually I hit a jump shot kind of like this.
Okay.
The
really?
first one I hit, I landed on the ball I was trying to get over directly on it,
Okay.
and I adjusted. And the next time I landed directly on the one, and I mean, wasn't leaving a huge gap.
That's pretty strong, man. OB's making a comeback.
For
They're gonna
sure.
make this happen.
Dude, have you hit with the Phoenix?
Yes, I have, and it's coming back to life.
I said I had hit with the Phoenix because I thought I'd hit with the Phoenix. I was lying. I had not hit with the Phoenix. It is awesome. Totally sweet. You know how much that shaft is?
How much?
$250.
Wow, really?
I want to buy one.
You could get a pair of those for the price of some other shafts.
Yeah, you could. What I have a
Well,
problem with is
Just a sec. He's got to cross bank this 8. The 8 cross banks. This is why everyone should play 8-ball or 1 pocket.
You cross over this.
Yeah, you cross bank this. You drag that 8-ball. It'll get over there.
Oh, he's kicking under it. You have to hit this so
safety.
delicate to not sell at the 12.
The speed's got to be really perfect.
To
not foul.
Yeah.
God, you don't want to give your opponent battle in hand right now.
You can also roll the 8-ball right on the 12 and leave him on the 10. And I think he might have got the hook, which means chances are he can see it. That's how right I am. Safe under the black, safe under the black, safe under the black. Thank you, Jordan. Yeah. I think that was a good idea. I do think that was a really tricky shot. That's what I do when I try to shoot that shot.
It was an idea. I've seen that shot work be very effective. So I mean, it's okay. I wish you would have tried the crossbank on the 8 because if you miss that, at least the 8's by a pocket and
Totally.
it puts some pressure on your opponent.
How do you shoot that cross? Are you shooting that with outside to stiff the angle, or are you shooting it with inside to throw it wide?
Draw.
Just draw.
Yeah. Yes.
Just but that's just to get out of the way.
I'd have to look at it, but I'm telling you, you can drag that 8 ball.
Oh, yeah.
You can almost make. I know you believe me. You can make that 8 ball almost cling to the cue ball for that extra second, that extra breath that'll help it take that different angle towards the corner.
That's what I imagine. I mean, those long crosses that you're like, it's high up on the rail and you got to drag it down there.
It kind of drifts as it goes in the direction you want it to.
I think about that, just wiping that, and it's throwing that spin on there for sure. Man, he was trying to get the 15 all the way in the way. That's a good shot.
The stream keeps freezing up, huh? I wonder if that's your Wi-Fi. I haven't heard that yet from anybody else. Not that I want to blame it on you. Well, that's what I was thinking whenever streamers are like, oh, you should check your stuff.
Have you tried resetting your router?
Right. Have you asked your wife to fix it? That's what I do.
Yeah.
Angie?
That's really funny.
Make it to better. I use my stupid voice too, because I know later when she tells somebody she's going to use a stupid voice to impersonate me.
She does.
I might as well just use it from Jump Street. You know what I mean?
She does.
If she does it, she should.
Yeah, she totally should.
She has my permission. She can use her dumb voice when she impersonates me.
She doesn't watch you play pool. Does she listen to you commentate?
Maybe a tiny bit.
Maybe
not a bunch. Yeah.
When she misses you, wants to hear your voice.
I don't think she listens to a ton of it. I'm going to be honest with you.
What do you? You're not too bummed out.
She's heard me talk before. Oh, there's my husband. He thinks he's very funny.
Did you see that 8 ball hit the rail?
No.
That couldn't have been any closer.
Really?
Wow. Watch this. Great shot. I mean, you can't roll that any better.
Wow.
This 8 ball barely gets there.
That was amazing.
Yeah. Very nice shot. It still doesn't do anything with the 8 ball, and that's unfortunate. I think he's right to play conservative because you're afraid of Noah running out.
Yeah, if I'm Noah, I'm really focused on, nice try, buddy, making this 10 and getting that 14. Is that the 14 or the 15 by the 8 ball?
Uh-huh.
I want to hurry
makes
up
sense.
and get that ball as soon as I can. And then I want to burp. Or hiccups. I want to get the hiccups.
Hiccup.
This is going great.
I might, at this point, glance off the 8 and in between the 12-8, try to get under it, just barely kiss off the left side of the 8 ball. 4-railer? 4-railer? Ooh.
Bueller?
I
like that. Listen, at least it's out. It was
For
never
sure.
going to go where it was before.
Because at this point, Tyler's got to shoot. I mean, there was nothing to be afraid of before that.
Right.
What's funny is he didn't have to make a ball. We saw him miss a couple balls. I think he was trying to make that 11 ball.
I think you're right.
And we haven't.
I think you're right. I think he was definitely trying to make that 11.
Yeah.
I think he agreed with me is that if he could have made that 10, he could have got on his problem ball and gotten out.
Nobody wants to fight with you.
I'm going to go ask him if he agreed with me. I'll be back in a
Right
second.
now. Whoa.
What were you thinking? You were like, I bet Mike D says.
Time out. I think that's why they won't let you listen to earbuds. They'd all be listening to you and I.
Right.
Hopefully paying more attention to you than to me.
If my earbuds refuse to charge, can I say that they broke?
Yeah, I think so.
My earbuds broke.
What? What kind?
Walgreens.
Walgreens.
They were
And,
$20.
Like they won't hold a charge, or they won't charge
at all.
And you're sure it's not the connection?
That
It's
might
not
be the connection. It might be. It probably is.
Gotcha. Have you tried cleaning that thing out?
I've been pretty busy, man. No, I'm
You got a couple things going on. I'm trying to win a pool tournament here.
I'm trying. Have you seen the size of James Devine? I'm trying to beat this guy.
It's a monster.
He's a huge man.
How old do you think he was the first time he was lurch for Halloween? And I don't think he's a lurchish individual at all. But I think it's if you're that tall, you got to be lurch.
Right,
You know?
I don't know. 12.
I think that's a really good guess.
All right.
I don't know if I would have guessed 12, but yes.
Can he hold this up is the question now. I believe that he can. It's definitely, it's also not
I'm
enough
sliding
angle
on
to go
this
back
one.
and forth. Sliding to the left-hand side.
Yeah, I want a bunch of low outside,
off
get
on
to
the
that
inside, yeah.
left-hand side rail and back out.
I hear you with the drift low in the inside.
What a nudge. Good shot. Mike D,
Yeah,
eight
Jordan, I
ball
hear you.
singles platinum, first place, $3,000.
Right? Wouldn't that be
It's a
neat?
payday.
Oh, no. Good shot, buddy.
You
That
know
was
what
strong.
$3,000 is? That's a diamond table. If
That
you're
is
Mike
a
D.
diamond table, yes. Yeah, if you can find it used on the 9th page of Google, which is where I found mine.
That's so crazy.
And then I hopped in a truck that night and went and got it.
My diamonds were not that cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're going for about $4,700 these days, it seems like. And that's
Yeah.
not necessarily to your house.
No, it's not. It's like $4,700, and then stop on by and pick it up.
Right.
Set it up.
Right.
Throw some felt on there.
Yeah.
They're not ripping the felt off those diamonds out there, off the full size.
Oh.
Heartbroken. I thought I was going to end up.
Throw it away. Were you going to try and grab it?
Yeah, it sounded like I was going to get a lay of it, at least a lay of it.
Are you serious?
And I was going to redo one of my bar boxes with it.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you. How sweet would that have been to get to play around with the Predator
duper
felt?
Sweet.
Yeah. That Predator felt's weird.
Let me ask you this.
Uh-huh.
Do you know how to remove cloth?
I do.
Me too.
Yeah. Whoa. What do you go with? Razor blade?
In this situation, buddy, I go with a pocket knife and some and an empty room.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. They did mention there aren't going to be any. There will be no more workers here after Thursday. They got to load out in 2 days. I don't know how they're going to do it. It's wild. I really feel for, everyone involved in this event, for the players, for the people running it.
Oh, it's crazy.
You did the score, or I did the score?
I don't think we did the score yet.
Is it 3-0?
I'm going to go check.
I think it's 3-0. Because he just broke. He breaks the odd games. He breaks.
Hey, chat room. Can you help me out?
3-0.
3-0.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. You've been saying that for a while, Jordan.
Jordan, you're hired.
Yeah.
Wow, look at you. Yeah, you've been. Sorry, bro. Jordan needs a direct line to us. Right.
Yeah. Somebody said, quit texting me, man. I'm trying to see that guy win. And I'm wondering if it was Jordan. Dude, Jordan, can you please stop texting? That's pretty funny. Jordan, you can text us.
That's cute, Jordan. Yeah. Yeah, and of course, no, thank you. We'll take all the help we can get, seriously.
We've been pretty good about the score, I got to say.
Yeah, well.
I don't want to, I'll pat your back. You've been pretty on the score. You've reminded me a couple times. I feel like I'm starting to slip a little bit, but most of the week it's been
dude,
good.
it's the banks in the one pocket that is so hard to keep score on.
Yeah. Yeah, Joseph, you might be right. He's looking good.
Yeah, Joseph, I know what you're saying.
I kind of want to take the 2-ball next.
Oh, man, it's scary, though. Isn't that the 8 next to the 2? He cannot touch it.
I'm going to play this with high inside, and I'm going to come right at that 4-ball. He can't touch the 8-ball. You really don't want to touch that 8-ball. Or you want to touch the heck out of that 8-ball.
Yeah.
Draw off the 3. Okay, I like that more. Draw off the 3. Try and take the 2, go in that direction.
Now, isn't that the 1 down there?
Look at that. Now's when you take the 2-ball.
Oh, you got to take it now. Is that the 1, though, that he's looking at?
Yeah.
Now, I still think you should take the 2 right now because it
Yes.
allows him to not to. Because the 8 goes right in the side, man.
Mm-hmm. So leave the 1 for your key ball? You still got to get to this position, though.
No.
Because the 1, it doesn't.
Leaving the 1 is just because you happen to be on the 2. I don't like leaving the 1, but I do believe you have to.
So play the 1, try and get back to a similar position
take the
here.
2 and wish you could have taken the 1.
Yeah.
Oh, now here's a good solution, though. He got
4-ball.
Dead straight on the 4, so he can get dead straight on the 2. I'm going to say this again. Don't move the 8-ball.
I heard you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know where it's going? Not to a good place.
No, seriously. And it goes dead in that side right now.
Yeah.
You can get shape anywhere on the bottom 40% of the table. And
Totally.
And you win.
Draw the triangle. Huh. He wants to save that 8-ball for his key ball.
Noah doesn't care what I say. For the record,
Good for you, and glad
his
you're playing your
previous
game.
match where I commentated, he didn't care what I said, and he won. What was it,
Handily.
5-1?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They're going to 6. I think they're going to 6.
6-1.
6-1. Yeah.
Just say,
Like I said.
6-1. Say, Mike, you're making up facts again.
It's fine, and you can. You can make up whatever you like.
All right, now you got.
This is a touchy shot. He's going to make this ball. Drilled it. It's a good-looking shot. He's got room. Draw right into that 13 ball. Boom.
Noah Stanley.
Really good.
Well done.
Nice and easy.
His level of composure is pretty strong for 22 years old.
Dude, shooting great.
Yeah.
You know what about young people, or what makes a big difference, I think? Their eyes work pretty well.
Yeah.
And I think that their head's not really clouded with all that, with all that gunk.
Yes,
all
I
that
would agree.
knowledge.
I would agree.
This is, probably not a real seasoned player, but man, playing solid, playing unabashed.
He has a level of focus. I don't think he's here having a great time in Vegas kind of a thing. He's here in a pool tournament to
Totally.
do well in the tournament. He has a level of focus where,
If you win $3,000, what are you going to do with it?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I give it to my wife.
That's a good move.
I do.
I'll bet
I'm about to win whatever, in my tournament. I won't even cash that check.
Yeah.
I will take that home and hand that check to my wife.
I'll bet if
she will let me know what we're going to do with it.
Yeah. Are you excited?
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. I'm more about I'm more about that I'm doing well in the tournament.
Yeah.
Not the money.
I know
glad
that's
I'm doing
true.
well. That's cool.
For Noah, you know what I think he's going to do?
What's that?
He's going to buy a PlayStation 14, or maybe he's going to buy a new pool cue or a diamond.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I think he's still at the age where
there's
just fun
you're
money.
right. No, you're right. I agree with you. 100%.
He's not like, well, this is going to help. This is going to look good in my savings
It's
account.
a good point. Right. Yeah. Exactly. That's right. That's so funny. No, you're dead right. You're dead right. He is definitely in an age where there might be a pool cue that he's been dying for.
Totally.
That he's still, that this will be able to take care of.
This rack is funky, no matter who you are.
14 balls ugly.
I kind of like. I keep wanting to say I like solids, but I don't. You got to deal with the 5 ball. You got to deal with the 4 ball. You got the 6 ball there, but I don't know what you're going to do about that 5. You got to run into something. Stripes, I think you have a lot more opportunity, but yeah, if you can deal with it right now, you just left yourself a line to deal with that 14.
Yeah, here he goes, right into the 14.
And this is a shot. You got to make sure you pocket the ball, but push forward and shoot some outside to make sure you're
err
get
on
out
the
of
side of hitting the 4 ball. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Really make sure you get into those.
Yeah, it's tough to see from here what kind of angle he has. I think he might be drifting a little higher. Doesn't look like he's hitting a lot of high ball.
Oh,
that's
brutal.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad.
That ball doesn't fall. That's pretty brutal.
Yeah, I don't like the math on this rack.
What do you think about 2 rail on the 14 and hiding behind the 4 ball and trying to make the 6 with the 14?
I like moving the 14, and I think you can put him. Yeah, I like the move of the 14.
Yeah.
There's nothing else I like. No, this racket just got kind of brutal. He might be able to slide off the 14, go in between the 7 and the rail, and put him underneath his 1 ball.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But that's a pretty low percentage shot.
Yeah, here's where we see what he does when there isn't makeable stuff. You're commentating on next match. I will be here. You know who I asked to commentate with me? Sam Rabito. You know what Sam's doing? Refereeing. I said, who cares about that? Give me a break. You can do it in stripes. Show up. If they need you, they'll know where to go.
I like it.
You won't mind if they call a ref through your match, will
Not
you?
at all. No, just listen.
Perfect.
Just Sam.
Sam, you're in. So you look forward to that. It'll be Summerfield Habner and Sam Rabito streaming the James DeVee Mike Deichmann match.
That should be a really good
ID.
match, man.
I'm really excited.
Nah, I'm too.
Can I bet on you?
You can do whatever you want.
Should I bet on you?
That's up to you.
Are you going to back me? That makes sense, right?
Oh, that's a good shot.
Would you side bet on yourself?
No.
Yeah.
No, not in. I don't do that.
Yep. Because tournaments,
It's a distraction from the tournament. It's one more thing. You know how I count? Gambling would be on my match would be almost the opposite of that. It's one more thing to think about. It's one more thing to cross your mind. Yeah, I don't want to do it.
You think you should go into the 4-ball right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
That worked out pretty good.
It did.
I wonder if the 3 goes in the corner.
The 5 is still just
He might have trapped himself a little bit.
If that 7 goes, I think he's all right.
Yes.
Yeah, I would have played that a little softer.
I think it was, yeah.
Now play the 4 into the 6, get down to the 5.
Yes, I like that.
Nudge time.
Yeah, I like that.
You can also play the 3 in there and drift down. It looks like he's going to try and...
Okay, he's getting on the 5 that way.
Maybe the 5 goes. Do you think the 5 goes by the 11?
I do think the 5 goes.
Well, I'm just a whiner. I'm sitting here thinking that's an issue. That's not a problem ball at all.
The 3 on the side? I don't know about that. Oh, Kenny, look at that. Kenny's got a match.
Kenny bringing it over.
Thank you, Kenny.
Thank you. Hey, Kenny, just to let you know, we got started late. I guess we're at 4-0 right now, but what time is this supposed to start? 9?
I may end up moving it.
Okay.
They got half an hour.
We'll keep you posted. You do the same. Great.
Thank you, Kenny.
Kenny just brought over the sheet. We've got a big match coming up. This is Mason Koch versus Daniel Sardencio.
Wow.
Do you say Sardencio?
I don't say it.
Sardencio?
I say the kid.
The kid.
Yeah. The kid's
It's not
playing.
a kid anymore, man.
Dude.
Boss.
Yeah.
He is playing so good.
He's playing wonderful. Yeah, he's playing great. No, nice guy.
He is so sweet. I remember when that kid was like 12 years old and just still crushing people, playing $20 sets all night.
I talked to him at Schnick Wins, and he was so young, and I remember thinking, oh, this kid doesn't know I play good, and I'm about to give him some advice, and he doesn't care what I say because I'm just some other idiot telling him some pool advice, and yeah. And then I beat one of his coaches.
I'll bet he listened.
I beat one of his coaches at that same tournament.
Who'd you beat?
I don't want to say.
Not Junior. Who'd you beat? Come on.
The coach from Qtopia.
The what?
The coach from Qtopia. Blondish, white hairish guy.
Wow.
And Qtopia's been closed a while.
Look at that shot.
Nice shot. Jeez.
Sweet little
Tyler
drift.
On the board.
Tyler throwing out the Tokyo drift. Beautiful.
Nice.
Staying alive in this match. 4-1.
That's pretty strong.
And not his break. If I have the score right. And I think I do. Yep, Tyler's break. The white hair so-and-so from... It's not you? Are you talking about yourself? Yeah.
Jeff? I don't know. I forget the guy's name. Hey, Ramel. When this match is over, we will stop the stream. And then, I don't know, 12 minutes later, we'll start the stream again, and it'll be Daniel's match.
Totally.
Just so we're clear here.
This is true.
We will shut this off. And
That's the only thing I don't like about... I like chopping it up later, is if you stop the stream, everybody gets off the stream. You know what we start at over there? We start at 0 almost every time. Yeah. By the end of it, there's like 100 people watching.
Right.
But it takes a while for people to get back on. I run the commercial and everybody goes away.
Right. Well, you got to do the dishes, man.
Got to do the dishes.
There's stuff to do.
You know what I haven't had to do for like 2 weeks?
What?
The dishes.
Yes.
It's kind of a lie. I've actually been doing dishes.
I have not changed a diaper or given out meds or fed anyone for this whole time. And that is a record for me.
I mean, we've been trying to hang out, but
those are all things you could use some help with.
It's hard to do on your own.
It's hard to do some of those things on your own. So respect.
True.
Respect to you for trying, buddy.
Big on you.
Big on you. All right. 4-1. Tyler got that last game. He is on the board, and he would love to make a run.
Nice wide
open
table.
He plays good.
If you make this 4-ball and Bob is the guy that buys you the cool baseball bat when you can't afford it,
Or the fire truck.
or the fire truck.
Right, exactly,
Yep.
on your birthday.
Is Bob sometimes your cool uncle?
Bob is sometimes the uncle who maybe drinks a little much.
Yeah.
And
Bob
Bob's
smells
the-
like cinnamon.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. But he's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
He's a lot of fun till later in the day.
He is a lot of fun. But later he's asleep on the couch. The 7.
I hope Noah has an Uncle Bob.
Right. This would be a great time to pocket. I don't know, man.
He's right
Do you
to.
want the 3? That's the 9 down there. Yeah, he's got to deal with that 3.
He's trying to break it out right now. He's worried that he's going to get past it.
I think he's going to miss it, my friends.
Well, I mean, that's the beginning of that.
Wow, brutal. That's
So
too
now
bad
it's a
'cause
long cut. He's got to cut that 3 ball right now. Don't you think?
Dude, I don't know. I mean, he can make the 6, leave himself the 7, and then the 2 on the side and deal with it then. But
Yeah.
he might never get better shape than this on it. That's for sure. I know what you're saying.
And he's got to not come back to the other side of the table.
Noah, that was strong, buddy.
Wow. Oh, get out of there. All right.
I just have to say, you know, for somebody that
That's
plays
huge.
on the Valley all the time, making that shot is huge.
Totally.
That is a different animal on the Valley than it is on the Diamond.
100%. Very, very little forgiveness. But to be fair, he did catch the side rail on that one.
Yeah.
But I mean, he cut it like you're supposed to cut it down the rail.
It's a great shot.
Yeah, he is a really strong player. I can't believe he's a 565. I can't believe either one of these guys are in the 560s. They both play strong.
They're probably on the come up. You know, one thing I say about Fargo, it's not built to predict, it's built to catch up. And
Yeah.
sometimes when it's catching up with people, oh, nice try, it's accused of being wrong. And it's not wrong. It's
No.
supposed to catch up. If Fargo predicted what it thought you were going to do, Fargo would be awful. You know, that would not be fair.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you hope there's not a huge lag, but there's a lag.
There definitely is a lag. And yeah, I think there's those moments where players really got to take advantage of it because this is the last time you're going to get to play in the gold.
And there's
buddy.
no shame to that. No, there's no shame to that.
Yeah, not at all. It's like faulting someone for playing. Yeah. Sorry I did the work. Sorry I hammered balls on this
Right,
valley
I
and got here.
practiced, and now you're noticing that I got better. That's
Yeah.
all it really is. Fargo's just another guy in the pool hall looking at you going, hey, you've gotten better in the last 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Fargo then writes it down
Why?
and shows other people.
They show their work. They're
Right,
keeping track.
Exactly.
They don't show their work. I wish they did. I wish they could. But
Well, they
Tyler
worry
has
about it being
2,000 games
manipulated.
in. Wow.
Oh, that's strong. Good
Yeah.
for Tyler. That's a lot.
That's wild. Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. We can go back here. Thinking with my mouth. I don't know why why Noah banked that last ball.
I'm not sure.
I'm rewinding too much. Y'all should read the comments. Are there some good comments down here? Don't see any so far. Thanks for tuning in, though. Nice to have you
most
guys
definitely.
here. Like I said, this is the 2020 CSI Expo. We are playing 8-ball here. This is the gold division. There are just like 400 or 350 people in this division. Pretty huge. And these guys are getting later in the rack. Right now, loser.
Yeah, that's the wrong sheet.
Yes, it is. Loser will end up 33rd through 48th. How crazy is this?
Wow.
Same check, 9
Wow,
through 12.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
$200.
So losers walking away with 200. The winners walking away with a chance at a whole lot more. Speaking of which, I guess we can wait till Tyler's at the table to talk about him. We got Noah here, and Noah's trying to make this 5-1. 7 in the side. That's about what you got. And I think you kind of got to push through to take the 2 in the same side pocket.
Yeah, I hear you. The 2 does technically go in the left side pocket. You could leave yourself you could slow roll that 7 up and kind of leave a thin cut on the 2.
Yeah. I guess I just like hitting the shot a little more firm.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's not true either. I want to pocket the ball first.
Yeah, I'm afraid at that angle, the firmness you're talking about makes it spit out.
Yeah. It's
And
like
this
Paul
also
Marquez
goes
always
off
says.
the
Make the ball.
make the ball. Yeah, this one goes off the stripe into the side if you hit it just right.
Yeah.
And I believe if he had enough shots at this, he can just cut it dead in. It also goes off the 11, I guess, as long as we're talking.
He's banking it.
And he's banking it, so never mind.
Are you? Oh, hold up.
I sure didn't think it went, but he went for it.
It's kind of a rare mistake to see out of him.
Yeah, I agree.
And this is exactly the opening that
dude.
Tyler needs.
Yeah, Tyler's been chomping at the bit to get this opening.
I think I was calling Noah Tyler for a little bit, but this Tyler needed this opening. This is
He
going to
really
get him right
did.
back in the
And this
section.
is, I would say this is heading for a nice direction for Tyler.
Know who breaks next?
I don't.
Tyler.
Well, yeah,
And he is Lovendahl in it, because if he can get out of this rack, that can be a big swoop right there.
Yep.
You get this rack, you break and run, and he's doing that head ball break. If he pockets a ball, I mean, he's going to be out a large percentage of the time.
I like that because it leaves the 11 in the side, which is dead. The 14 can be the key ball and leave for the 8 in the side pocket.
So you're rolling forward and taking that ball on the right next? Sorry, the one in the side. I can't tell if that's a 10 or the
Things
14.
got a little funky here because this cue ball's about to go, and I don't like that.
I think he can hold it
I
up,
do
don't you?
I do 11 and then the 9 and then whatever ball he's shooting now. Yeah, because I don't like that part.
Ooh, yeah, that's scary.
Yeah, you have to really touch you on that. But the 2, it's not
I
like he
don't
left
take
a
the 9.
bunch.
I go the 14 now.
So
You're
he's
already
going to
there.
want to come all the way. That's not hard enough. He's going to want to. He wanted this next side rail.
I don't want to leave myself that.
No, he needed to
Now
come
you're on
off
the wrong
that
side
long
of the
rail and then bounce out a little bit.
But he can take the 11 now and then the 14.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
Stating the obvious. That's what I do.
I like it. It's
Is
hard
he
to go
going to
wrong.
push around 3 rails here? Or taking the 14?
Oh boy, brutal. He blocked the pocket.
And maybe that's why he took it.
I am slamming this 2-ball cross corner. I'm hoping for the best.
How much aiming are you doing on this shot, and how much are you relying on? That's where you hit that ball.
On this one, that's where you hit this ball.
Yeah,
because you got to hit this. You're almost hoping that 2-ball jumps over the cue ball on its way to the corner because it's almost a double kiss shot. You just want to punch this 2-ball right in the nose with center draw a little bit, and just pop it.
2 balls your horse.
Yeah, see, just that
Kinda like
speed
that.
that speed right there, because slower, it's going to change its angle a little bit.
How does this kid bank that strong when he doesn't bank on a diamond? This is the
He
back
plays
of the pocket.
much better on a diamond than he should for a kid.
That's wild.
Yeah, seriously.
You know how I know we're old?
Mm.
Calling him a kid.
Well, yeah, I agree.
22-year-old
I
dude.
agree.
Noah,
well
we
done,
mean
buddy.
it with respect.
Yeah. There was a woman playing on the stream earlier.
Uh-huh.
Imagine that.
We allow that now, Mike.
It's a thing. It's
Yeah.
a thing. And I wanted to say, "Oh, she has beautiful hair," and I thought, instead, I'm not going to say
not.
that.
It's the old Mike D move.
Very attractive lady on our stream now.
So there's a chance I could do something. You know what I'm not going to do? I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to do nothing.
Right, exactly. I won't be saying that.
There's a very attractive woman who came and stood right here and was like looking at the table watching. And I kind of started asking her, like, what's going on here? And she's like, oh, just, what are you doing? She's like, do you have a match? And I was like, no, I'm just streaming back here,
Right.
I was like, do you have a match? And she's like, no. It's like, all right. What's going on? Tried to introduce myself, and she's like, I don't have a match, but I'm a player. And I was like, well, this is getting interesting real quick.
Great.
I didn't know what to think. It was very strange. And then I asked her name again, and she was like, goodbye. I was like, all right, I'll see you later.
Oh, brutal. Oh, man.
It was the right opening shot.
I just
and like
want to say, so you met a woman of mystery in Las Vegas.
Woman of mystery,
All
totally.
right. And it ended there.
Like
Scooby-Doo,
that.
did Scooby-Doo come out?
She's gone.
I'm always looking for Scooby-Doo at moments like that. Ruh-roh. Okay, so Noah can be solids, and he can just win this set. And I need you to know Noah's Fargo is getting ready to go up because if he's playing Tyler and Tyler has over
Beat him
2,000
6-1.
robustness, and he's about to beat Tyler
Monster.
6-1, let's say, as an example,
Let's do it.
I promise you, Noah's Fargo is about to go up.
Yes, it is.
He will not be in this division next year.
I'm going to look it up right now. In a second.
I can hear Dwayne often in the background, and he's our head referee, built like a bulldog. And oddly enough, he sounds often like he's ready to punch someone in the nose.
Yeah.
He can be telling you about a truck he had when he was a kid, and it'll sound like he was going to punch that truck in the nose.
I can't tell
And
you
he's a nice guy.
how many times I've been stunned he didn't punch somebody in the nose. I was like, for sure that's going down
There's
right
about
now.
to be punching
Yeah.
happen. Okay, so here's what's going on here. Noah is about to win.
Man,
He does not want to be flat on this 3-ball.
No,
He's
he
gonna
doesn't.
need a little bit of angle on this 3-ball.
in
That
this
was
match,
smart. That was a very mature shot.
push it right at the.
He pushed
yeah,
that 8 in. He didn't push it so hard.
doesn't get straight.
He knew that he wouldn't leave that underneath the 14, which would have been a big problem. That was a very mature shot.
And just to go to his Fargo's going to go up. So the player he's playing, Tyler Lovendahl,
Yeah.
he plays out of pockets in Tucson. He is the 2019 and 2020 8-ball Arizona Team State Champion, 2020 4th place in the 8-ball Arizona Platinum State Championship. What do you know about pool players from Arizona?
Arizona has one of the biggest pool communities
play pool.
in America.
I mean,
Yes.
this guy plays. He
Yes.
plays with a custom
Yes.
Jacoby. He wants to give a shout out to his wife, Jane, and James Taylor.
Nice. Very cool.
And I am sorry that he hasn't had more time at the table. I'm sorry I'm doing that now because this is. Oh, I had to say something. This is his opportunity to step up and turn it around.
This is his chance.
Here we go.
He can turn it around.
All right, let's see him put that custom Jacoby with Jacoby Black to work. What do you think of the Jacoby Black? Have you hit with
I
that?
love the Jacoby Black.
It's pretty awesome.
My favorite part is the black dot.
The black dot.
It's distinctive.
The black dot.
The black dot.
Where's the black dot?
That's why they call it the Jacoby Black, isn't it?
Where's the black dot?
I don't know. Is it a carbon fiber?
It is.
Oh, it's a carbon fiber shaft.
Mm.
I lie. When you ask me
You're
about
talking
products,
a little, yeah.
when you talk about products, I'm like,
Oh, yeah, I've done that.
that's the best product.
For sure.
Yeah.
You didn't lie about punching a horse, though. John Graves, you're totally right. Arizona's pool strong.
Yeah, Arizona's pool strong.
And Tyler about to show just how strong. I mean, coming back from 5-1 right now is going to be a feat, but I think he can do it. This guy was hitting balls, and he shoots really, really strong. It's a big cut.
Yeah, that's a big shot right here.
Great shot.
Oh, boy, it started to go outside a little bit, but he got it.
He made it.
So he's going to want to go 2 rails on this. No, he's using left, but do not end up behind the 1 ball, my friend. Good shot, dude.
Perfect. Perfect speed.
Tyler,
Just not
that's
to get
it,
out.
man.
That's awesome. Good work. Pockets in Tucson. Have you been to Tucson?
If Tyler changed his last name and to a Y where the D is, it'd be Lovendahl.
Mike D, you are the powers of observation just continue to stun me.
Always
We're going
thinking
5-2.
Always thinking Secretfield.
Man, Noah letting Tyler back in a little bit, but
Yeah,
he's coming back to break right now.
Yeah.
Maybe trying to
His
control that
concentration
Fargo.
broke
What do you
a little
think?
bit. No,
What are
his
your-
concentration broke.
Yeah, he just missed that ball on the
He
side.
needed to get up by another 12 inches for that 1 ball on the side, and he didn't get there. Or whatever ball it was on the side.
Yeah.
And he didn't get there, and then he bobbled the ball. He's looking good in my opinion. Although
totally
Tyler
agree.
still not.
Here's the big break. They're both breaking head ball, aren't they?
Yeah. At his age, he should break. Maybe both these guys. They both break so powerfully and
Yeah.
slam that rack.
You break with quite a bit of power.
I
mean, not when you second ball break.
I do, but that's the other part of that age thing is see what he just did? I've done that a lot, except I then
And that'll drive you
scratch.
crazy. That'll
you
make you
know.
quit pool. breaking the heck out of the ball and scratching
And
or
scratching. Yeah, exactly.
'cause,
That's why I don't break like that. I think I have one of the best breaks in the Pacific Northwest, but I'm hesitant to use it because the percentage of scratch
Wow.
has gotten huge these days.
One of the best breaks in the Pacific Northwest in bar box 8 ball or period.
You pick it, buddy.
Period.
Yeah.
Wow. That's awesome.
Thanks, man.
I don't doubt it at all. I need to spend more time studying it. That's a bummer.
That was a tough roll right there. Yeah, that was a tough roll.
But you
He's
got to have
still
a
in it
plan to
win
get
it.
around
The
that ball.
two
For
goes
sure.
still. He's still
Oh yeah. I'm just saying it's more complicated. Everything looks so nice and
right.
pretty.
Yeah, exactly.
King John, what's up, guys? What's up, Wambra? Nice to have you guys. Bob, giving us a wow and a laughter. We're cracking Bob up. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad somebody's laughing out there. Playing the 4 ball. Coming back for the 6. Bang time, back in the room. That 6 doesn't go, does it?
I sure don't like it. I should rather take the 2 first. It looks a little tough to me.
Oh, man.
John Graves, 8-foot bar boxes. Yeah, that was a thing for a lot of years. I got to tell you though, those 8-foot bar boxes have all been replaced with valleys.
Yeah.
Or with diamonds. Excuse me.
Well, they sure haven't in Eugene, Oregon. But eventually
They will. You're getting there. It's those out. I mean, that's still the truth in a lot of America. The outlying areas, they're slower to get there.
The 6 ball goes.
Wow, the 6 goes.
How many times would you say I've been wrong about that exact thing?
As many times as I've been wrong. Yeah, because I mean it's
a
the
good
same
amount.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I feel like I could go glance at the table from 14 feet away and tell you
Have
whether a
better
ball
idea
goes or
than-
not.
Yeah.
I look in the monitor. I'm like, he's dead hooked.
Guess as good as mine.
Right.
Does that 2 ball go past the 11?
I think it does.
15?
Yeah, I think it goes in the top left corner. That's what we're really asking. And yeah,
I think that's
it
what I'm shooting. I don't really like getting on this ball. I mean, you can do it. You can go wide, but if you're going wide, I mean,
If the 2 goes, you got to take the 2 now. But I notice he's not. So I'm going to tell you the 2 does not go. Or
maybe he's going to take the 2 in the upper right-hand corner pocket.
Now we're really about to find out if it goes in the top left.
Is he in
Because
the
I
same
mean,
spot?
for God's sakes, he's pointed.
I just don't understand why you don't take that ball the last time you were here.
Maybe he knew he'd be right back.
After these messages.
I'm going to go out on a limb and tell you the 2 does not go.
Totally.
John Graves, it goes. I'm with you, John, but his body language keeps telling me different.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do my first peek.
I think Noah's out there shaking
know
his
how
head
it
going,
goes.
it don't go.
It don't go.
All right, he just pointed to the right hand, either side pocket or corner. Okay, so he's trying to go off the 15, I believe. To the side.
It goes.
Oh, no, never mind.
I thought it went. Gosh darn it.
Nice.
Yep. Well, he's definitely perfect on the 8. You're right about that much. Mike, I'm going to tell you something.
Uh-huh.
And I think you're going to judge me.
Okay.
And I don't blame you.
Okay.
I got a new pool cue case today.
You got a new Q's case today.
I did. It's an exciting time. You know where I got it?
Where?
The garbage. And I think it's a bad time to probably be pulling things out of the garbage, but I pulled a leather case out of the garbage today.
Did you really?
Yeah. I was laughed at by a couple people. One of them had just thrown it away. I was relieved to find out he had just thrown it away, but he had just gotten a new case. Zipper broken on the large pocket. Perfectly good soft case.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's going to go in my luggage, and it's going to be extra padding. I'm thrilled.
I think that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I got out of the garbage earlier today?
What's that?
A banana.
Banana.
Perfectly good.
The monkeys here.
I threw away the brown spots. Tasted fine.
You did.
Well,
Foolish.
coronavirus or not, I wanted a gosh darn banana, buddy.
And I saw it. It was sitting right there. It was meant to be.
It was meant to be.
CJ, unfortunately, no cues in it. There is a new shaft in there. I got an
Nice.
OB1 for $100 today.
You got the shaft, then you pulled the
It's
trigger.
not for me. It's for Joel.
Oh,
There
you're
were
so
two of
nice.
them. I had them set aside. They sold one of them.
Okay.
I'm a
Does
good
Joel
friend.
need a shaft?
He plays with OB,
Oh,
so
okay.
he
That's
needs it more
cool.
than I do.
No,
I think he's going to sell his Predator.
Really?
Have you seen that Predator he's playing with?
No.
It's
I'm
awesome.
like Willie Nelson.
But he's getting rid of that, and he's got several OBs. But I mean, $100 for that
Good
shaft
job,
is.
Noah. No, that's great. That's a great deal. Okay, so the 9, the 9
It's your
goes in.
key ball.
The 9 goes in. It's going to go off the 2 in that corner, I believe.
I don't even think you need to worry about that. You can go over there right now. You can just slip draw right over there, or you can draw down to the foot rail or head rail and then draw over to the 9. I don't even want a 4 shape over there. Why not just take it down here in the lower left-hand corner?
For the
pocket?
11, you mean?
For the 9.
Yeah, well, because of the 2 ball.
No, I'm saying take it in this lower left-hand corner pocket.
Oh, I see, because I don't like crossing over the side pocket.
I don't think it's on the rail. I think there's a gap. He's bummed he's not straight. He definitely thought it was going to be straight. So at this point, I'm going around. At this point, I'm going to hit the 13 and go 2 rails.
John Graves, I would encourage you to look up OB now and contact them on Messenger for whatever your problem is and talk to them about that. They've got a new owner and new management, and I'm not getting paid any money to tell you that, but I'm telling you, it's a different company now. I would give them a try.
You're absolutely. I actually talked to Mark Griffin earlier. Talked to him for a while.
Nice.
And it's so good he took over that company. He let me know he didn't buy it. He's just helping them.
Oh, really? Okay. Good
which was
know.
not the information I
No,
got.
that's not what I've heard.
Yeah. But yeah, talked to him for a while, and they've got great people working over there right now, and I totally think you should call them.
Yeah, well, and especially, I would even say that I think these days on Facebook, every company with a Facebook thing has Messenger, and what I found is people answer you ridiculously
Really
quick.
quick.
Like, it's shocking. Yeah. They're there. I've had people answer me at 2 a.m. where I'm like, oh, I just figured Monday when you got in, you'd answer it. But
yeah. Oh, you're here like now.
Right
now.
Like it's all, I think for everybody, it's similar to me with Western BCA where it all comes to my phone. So I know it seems like I'm busting my butt to make this happen, but really it's on my phone. I just pull it out and I'm like, yeah, go to this website.
That's what they say about Mike. He doesn't do stuff, but he works his butt off. You know, maybe that's why you don't do stuff. You draw your line.
I like to
stay in your lane.
Yeah.
Is that lane staying? That's smooth sailing?
That's staying in the
trajectory.
In the middle, you know?
Path of least resistance.
I don't want to be flaky, Mike D. I don't want to be that. I don't want to be. Mike D's starting to get burned out, though. He's doing too much.
Yeah.
Mike D's kind of angry.
You want to be cool, Mike D.
Right.
Yeah. I got to work on that for sure. I can be frazzled field, and it's not a good look for me.
It's not a good look. No, men and frazzled. Wow, look at that. A race to the side pocket.
Yeah.
To the corner pocket. Men and frazzled do not go well together, I think. There's an aggressiveness about men that when we get frazzled, we get a disconcerting vibe for the rest of society.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, nobody's talking about it.
Yeah.
Tyler's bound to come back here. It's 5-3.
It really is.
We went from this set's over when I started talking about Tyler's Fargo, and here we are. I mean, this is not an easy rack.
No.
Nothing's coming easy right now, and if I'm Noah, I got to be thinking, I can't let him back to the table.
Yeah.
Can he see to make that 15 without clipping the 1? I guess it doesn't matter. It's open. Can he make the 1 is the important part. This rack looks a lot more doable all of a sudden.
It really does, doesn't he? He's that's the 9 ball. Okay, can't lose track of the 9 ball. He's got to figure out how to get that 9.
He's going to take the 14 right now and get back down on it. I like that shot.
I like it
low
too,
less to get out of there.
I like it too because he's got a duck for after he makes the 9 ball.
He's thinking the same thing. Just get past that 5-3. Oh
shit! Now he's thinking shit. Okay.
All right. You do Noah. I'll do Tyler.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Again,
I don't think he's going to get on that ball.
Yeah, he's got to figure this out. This is tough.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't do impressions. And you're not good at it. Let's be honest.
It's
not your thing.
It's not my thing.
Yep. It takes practice.
Right. I'm just gonna revert to my stupid voice, and then people are gonna be mad.
Yeah,
That's all I got.
that's fair. I'd be like, dude,
That's
I don't know if that's the best idea.
Kind of rude, bro. Yeah,
Play off the left side of it and try and get back
there's
under
a
it
few
again.
ways to go about it. One of the things I don't like is the 5-3 are set up to hook you.
Yeah,
If you come in wrong
that's a
and
wall
hit
of ball.
the rail and then the 3, you're hooked behind the 5.
Anywhere on the top half of the 5.
They're
you're in
really
trouble.
angled wrong for getting. But here's the nice thing: he just got shape on the 9,
Perfect.
dude.
And I like coming around 2 rails and going through, but I don't think it's the right time for it. I think you play this with a little bit of left
No, I think you're right. I think right-hand English.
you go between the 5.
I would go between the 1 and the rail.
You would.
And then the between the 1 and the 8.
That's the way I like going. I'm more comfortable
I
shooting
like
that
it.
way.
No, you're right. Yep, a little bit of top right.
I just don't want to clip any one of those balls.
Yeah, the top right will take
Look
it
at
through.
that shot.
That was a set-winning shot, as a matter of fact.
Yeah. Could very well be. I think he heard us talking. Does that 8 ball go?
No.
You don't think it goes by the 2?
Yes.
I don't know what he's setting up for then.
Yes. Yeah, it goes.
This is it.
Dude,
Noah Stanley,
that's
huge
very nice,
set.
Noah.
Tyler Lovendahl mounted a comeback, but man, 5-1 is tough to come back from. And that's that. Huge win for Noah Stanley. Staying
What a
alive.
great set.
Man, congratulations to Tyler Lovendahl as well. He ends up 33rd through 48th. Huge tournament for both these guys. Look forward to seeing more about Noah. Man,
Definitely.
Summerfield Hapner.
Mike D.
Bad Boys TV.
Right? 2020 CSI Expo, 2020 BCA Worlds, and a couple other things.
And some other stuff. Yeah.
Believe it.
Coronavirus. We're here.
2020.
Brought to you by OBQs. I want to let you guys know before you get off the air, we have Daniel Sardencio and Mason Koch coming up right now. Race to 7. This is for 9th through 12th. This is going to be a lot of fun. Please stick around.
Match.
Check out this match. Look to see you guys soon.
Talk to you later.